Dustin Hopkins now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Browns will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. He'll grab it at the 12. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Here we go, Scott.
Right to the air, it's Fields. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 41-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On third down, they'll set up to... And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Watkins motioning over. Fields now on 2nd down. He'll air this one out for Watkins. Crazy. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll look to throw. Now he'll run.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's a third down and 4.
Let's go.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
Watkins motioning over.
Right.
On first and 10, Fields. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
Now, Fields. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
EQ. Right.
Fields. That is caught by Washington. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
A first down throw for Fields. Now for the third time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. And the Steelers are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
Right.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
go. Right.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Myles Garrett able to bring him down. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Here we go. Chip's clear. Go.
On third down, they go with Warren. They try the same thing and a similar result. Back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Here comes fourth down.
Punch right. Right.
Fields to throw for it. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk, going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And this will be incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. It's second down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. He'll drop the throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Browns. That his first touchdown this year. Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns move out on top, 14-0. Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
551. Here we go. I'm good.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Sit high.
Fields to throw. This is caught down that right sideline. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Jim clear. Press. Punch right. Sit high.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Here's Warren. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. One more time with Warren. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Quick throw here is complete.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him.
Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. That's caught. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
I know, Mike. It's easy to sit here and second-guess all of these decisions, but I find myself leaning towards just take the points. And if you are that committed to going for it on 4th down because you want 6, then just leave your offense on the field.
Here we go.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 99 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Well, a big play there and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
Here we go.
1st down. Fields. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
He keeps it himself. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Here we go, son.
Throwing is Fields. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Fields from the gun on third down. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. Fields. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The extra point try forthcoming. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. And they are unable to add on the point after. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at.
Here we go. Extend. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He runs with it. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Steelers. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers are back within one score. It is an 8-point game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Drive will start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They get 25 on that connection. It's a Browns first down. Now they'll set up to throw. Right back to Judy. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way,
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. This one complete to Washington. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
No muss, no muss. Alpha.
A first down throw for Fields. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Back to throw is Fields. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Hey, 10,
5
10,
yards
10,
from
10.
the house. They've got it 1st and goal. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Now it is 1st and goal.
Here we go, Side. Side.
Here's a run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers move back to within 1. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Browns are on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins.
Eleven. Start straight. Here we go. Tonight.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Fields. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
14 on the pickup. That's a Steeler 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now a give up the middle, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Big strides. Look at him go. And he's into the end zone. David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Hey, Cam. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Fields. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Steelers has it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Darnell Washington. Touchdown, Steelers. The extra point. Up and good. And the Steelers will even the score here in the 3rd. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. Into space. He's inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go. Good. Good night.
Fields now to throw on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Good night.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Good night.
Fields now on 2nd down. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Good night.
They'll try and run it here with Warren.
Go.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Good night.
They'll try it now with Warren. And he's going to have the Steelers' 1st down. Oh, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs.
Easy. Right.
To throw is Fields. And that ball incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Here we go, tonight. Go.
Pistol snap back to Fields. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks. But then there's a 3rd. Then there's a 4th. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
And a short pickup there to about the 18. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Hey, can't. Here we go, son.
Here's a handoff to Warren. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
11.
Watkins motioning over.
Good night.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
First down. Fields. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Angel. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Checking it down, this one is caught. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
First down throw there is incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough, and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
Here we go, son.
Second down. It's Fields. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Now he takes off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
EQ.
They run out of the gun with Warren. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Big play coming up. This is third down.
Here we go. Punch right. Johnson. Right.
Fields. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Jalen Warren, touchdown Pittsburgh. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's second and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
They'll stay on the ground. There he goes again. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
The Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now this time they'll look to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone yet again. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Out. Right.
Fields to throw. This one complete to Washington.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
There's that man again. Another catch. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Go.
Fields. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
Here we go. I'm good. Right.
A first down throw for Fields. He's going to run it. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. A good spot here, second and a yard.
Here we go.
Fields now. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
No muss, no muss.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Throwing right, it's taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Right.
Here's Fields. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. 4th down, Fields. And more of the same. Another interception. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Go.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Warren. And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. Fields from the pistol. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And he will be taken down, but not before he gets to the Browns' 37-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.
Flip mode. 9-7. Bust a bus. Hot. Check it out. Hit you with no delaying. So what you saying, yo? Silly with your ice grilly with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While up in the club like we while in the studio. You know when to violate, baby, really and truly, yo. My main thug, villain ain't Julio, he moody.